And I have, more to the point, I have some new gear to show you. This is just this second been announced. It's the Denon DJ Prime Go. Check this unit out. I'll tell you all about it in a minute. But that's not all, because they've also just announced the Denon DJ Prime 2. Have a look at this, people. These are brand new, and we've got them first here on Digital DJ Tips. I want to spend the next few minutes talking to you about these units, helping you with your questions about them. I'll just keep this one in my hand while we talk about this, right? Helping you with your questions about them. Ask away. I've got Denon DJ people hiding in the background ready to answer any queries that I can't answer, but I've been playing with these things for a bit. This is the one I think you're going to be really interested in, right, people? Because, well, look at it. It's just cute. So we're live here for the next 20 minutes or so. So please do ask away. By the way, if you're just joining us and you're thinking, what have I stumbled over? You're on Digital DJ Tips. We're live on our YouTube page. We're live on Facebook. And we're live in the global DJ network with the latest DJ news. It's a special live that we have for you today. And the first of just more than one that we've actually got scheduled, which is pretty awesome. We've got lots of things coming up for you today that we wouldn't normally be doing, which is really cool. So I'm just checking our systems and making sure that everything is indeed piling out live as it should be, and I think it is, which is cool. So what are we talking about here? What have we got? Well, the first unit that we have to talk to you about today is this. It's the Denon DJ Prime Go, and this is a portable unit which has a battery in it. Now you might think, has it got speakers in it as well? No, there's no speakers in here. It's a battery. It's the full Prime engine operating system in here, the same one they've got on the Prime 4. And this thing can go in your backpack. This thing's got a battery on it. This thing can be taken with you anywhere you go. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, I want one. And then I thought, hang on a second, why? And it's the why that I think is really important. Who is this aiming at? Who are they aiming this at? A battery-powered Prime system. It's totally standalone. No need for your laptop. No need to take a computer to prepare your music on, because you can do all the preparing in here. Just get a USB, plug it in, do your playlisting. It's got the Wi-Fi streaming with Tidal. So it's a product in a category of its own right now, which I think is really exciting. So what do you think of this? Tell us in the comments. We will answer your questions about it. I've had a little bit of time to play with this, including on a boat yesterday, which was fun. The pictures of which got leaked if you were really looking carefully. But it's the Denon DJ Prime Go. So loads and loads of your comments coming in already. I'll get to those in just a minute, because if you are just coming over onto the live stream, I've got something else to show you. You might have missed it right at the beginning. Should we do that again now? Hi folks, I'm still here, over the top. It's the Denon DJ Prime 2. Look at this. It's a 2-channel version of the Prime 4 that you all know and lots of you love. So again, brand new, just announced this second, and we've got them both here, and I'm here to answer any questions you have about them. So whether you are interested in the look of the Prime Go or the Prime 2, here they are. So let's get some of your early comments on these units. The first one is from our friend and yours, Joey, who survived a volcano, and I'm not joking, yesterday, who just says sweet. So there you go, Joey. Thank you for being a good worker and tuning in like you should, but lots of real comments from real people. Not that you're not real, Joey. This is from Craig, who says, how amazing is that? The tech these days, it's amazing. It looks absolutely great. So this is from Dave, who says, I missed the beginning, but Denon is smashing it out lately. When you miss me holding up these things, including this, the Prime Go, battery powered, full Prime engine operating system in it, 2-channel DJ controller. So I think it's cool, and I'm definitely happy it's out. So it says Sadiq Quest over on YouTube. On our YouTube channel, €1,000. That's XDJ-RR pricing. Why would you get the Prime Go instead of the XDJ-RR, says Cheyenne? Well, this has got a battery in it. It's got the same 2 channels as the XDJ-RR. It's got a full operating system like that other unit, but it's a different thing. It's not the same. I think a better comparison to the Pioneer units would be this. It's the Denon DJ Prime 2. So this is same size screen as the XDJ-RX2, the Pioneer unit, 7-inch screen there at the top, but it's got the engine operating system in it. So if you're not into Pioneer, you're not really bothered. For about $300 less with this one, you're getting the full engine system, which is next generation from what Pioneer are putting in theirs. But this is 2-channel, right? So it's comparison to that unit. But a good point, there are going to be people saying, well, got choices now to make between Pioneer and Denon on these things. Michael says, this is a comment that kind of like chimes with a few of the things we've been hearing. Wow, but it looks weird. It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? They've got the EQs here horizontally rather than vertically. But I guess that's because they wanted to fit a big screen in. They've got a full 7-inch touchscreen here. And of course, you can't put your EQs there because there's a touchscreen there, right? They're not going to squeeze in the middle. But yeah, it does look weird. It's quite nice, actually. The jog wheels are a little bit smaller than you might imagine, but you know, it's quite thick. Look at that. There's a battery built into this, right? So they had to put the battery in there somewhere. A couple of you saying, can I look around the back? There you go. So you've got your full unbalanced and balanced and booth outputs there as well. There's an auxiliary input. There's one auxiliary input on this thing. So this is a Prime Go for those of you just tuning in. Just announced from Denon, $999. Right then, Ruben says, let's pull this question up from Ruben. This is a good one. I think a few people might ask this. Does it support Bluetooth? Because it's kind of pointless without speakers, because you'll have to use it with a speaker system. So there will have to be cables. Well, that's a good point you make there. Bluetooth is not the best technology for streaming from something like this to speakers, because there's going to be delay, and with DJing we don't want delay, right? So there's you have to plug a cable in for the speakers. But if you think about it, you could put this on your lap on a plane and plug your headphones in and be happily DJing away, preparing your sets and so on. So yeah, for true portable wireless, this would have no speakers going on, no wires going onto the speaker, but I don't think the technology is there yet to support DJ gear anywhere. So maybe in the future that's something that we'll see. So thank you for that, Ruben. The next question is from, the next comment is from Amhi on YouTube. He says, that is so cute, and bravo to Denon. So there you go, bravo. So Dennis says, please ask Denon, believe me, there's a gang of them behind me here. Please ask if they're planning a sampler like the DJ S1000 for the Prime system. Pads out, scribble people. We'll answer the questions I can't answer at the end. We'll pull someone in from the Denon reps. They're all drawing the straws right now, you know. So we'll do that. No, I'm joking. We haven't only got reps. Reps is an insult. We've got development. We've got the top people here listening to this and ready to answer your questions. DJ Dobie just says, I'm on this for the first time. Awesome. Good to have you here, DJ Dobie. Can the Go take a hard drive in the housing, says Destiny. So it's a really good question, because this is the Prime 2. I told you you'd all want to know about the Go, right? That's all you're asking about. This is a Prime 2, so you've probably been imagining what this would look like for years. This has got the bay, see there underneath, for the hard drive, just like the Prime 4. I'll put that back the right way up, right? This one hasn't. Nothing underneath there. However, it's got an SD slot in the front. So you could stick a, you know, half a terabyte SD in there or something. Terabyte? I don't know. Anyway, a big one, enough to hold a lot of your music, right? So you could do it on SD. Is the best way to do it on here. But no, there's no built-in hard drive. You don't want a hard drive in a battery-powered unit, probably, because it's going to be taking some of your battery. How long does the battery last? Says Cheyenne. The battery lasts for 4 hours, they say, but we were using it for more than that last night, and it still had about a third left. So lots of you asking that, actually. Juka says the same thing. How long will it work on battery power? 4+ hours. All right then, so let's keep scrolling through. Kevin just on Facebook just says, Denon DJ releasing things rapidly. Tell me about it. We've had our work cut out recently. James just says, wow, so cool. What's the price of the larger one? Now I believe this is $13.99. So you can kind of work that out in pounds and euros. About $13.99, so $300 cheaper than the Pioneer XDJ RX2, I believe. So there you go. You are asking questions about the Prime 2 as well. Can you connect a turntable to the Prime 2? That's a really good question. So in short, no, you can't. The Prime 2 is all software channels. So that's around the back of it. And you can put an auxiliary input there. So you can have a backup source, or you can plug in your iPhone or whatever. But you can't put turntables in like you can on the Prime 4. It's just software channels. All right then. So there's just so many questions here. I'm going to try and scan and pull out the ones that are representative of what everyone's saying. Look at the compactness of that for us mobile DJs, says DJ Oddbod. I mean, this great for a second room, right? If you're doing a wedding and there's a cocktail hour, this is the right size for that. Stick it in a flight case, it'll look really professional. I mean, it's Denon DJ build, right? So this has got, it's metal, it doesn't feel like a cheap beginner controller. It just is small. That's the thing, it's small. Nathan says, wow, Denon, just wow. So there we go. Is it available? This is a good point. It's Q1 for these things, both the Prime 2 that I've got here and the Go, Q1. So end of March would be the time when that runs out. So expect it in the next month or so. All right then. Frederick just says, Prime 2, holy, Denon is on a roll. So help, I'm running out of money after buying the SC5000, says Michael. Okay, please. Okay, we've covered that one. So a couple of you asking about sampler. We will get some sampler response for you. Denon is pushing the limits, says Nicholas on YouTube, with their product releases. Really stunning. Stunning is a word that is jumping out a lot here. Mario says, more options. Why do you want to DJ using a live stream? Wi-Fi is never ever reliable. I don't know what you mean there, Mario, but it does give me a chance to mention the fact that this and the other unit have both got Wi-Fi streaming built in. So what that means is that you can link into Tidal and forthcoming other services as well without the need for any extra wires, and then just pull in all the music from there via Wi-Fi. So to broaden that question out, why would people want to DJ like that? Well, when was the last time anyone you know who isn't a DJ bought a record or downloaded a music file? Everyone's streaming. It's the way it is. If DJ booths have electricity in them, well, why can't they have Wi-Fi in them? Why can't they have an Ethernet cable? It's coming. Trust me, people, it's coming. We've been saying it for years. These units can do it out of the box. It's coming. Everyone will be logging into cloud lockers and streaming from streaming services in a matter of years. So that's the answer to that question. That we believe that as a fact for a long time, and clearly the companies are starting to as well by adding this technology into their stuff. DJ Superstore TV says, great new products embracing the latest technology. Matthew says, are there plans for Engine Prime to be fully accessible for the visually impaired in relation to the internal operating system? It's a question that I certainly can't answer, but it's been heard. So we'll get back to you on that one, Matthew. So weird that the Pioneer DJ brand is not releasing anything brand new. A DDJ 400 with a screen like the Prime Go would be neat. There's a comment there. Okay. How big of a hard drive can it handle without lagging? Great question, Lloydie. And we will get some answers to you if we can by the end of this broadcast on that one. Is it considered an entry level or a professional controller? This is a really good question from Willie Styles. This is $999. That is not cheap if it's going to be your first purchase, right? And you might look at it and think, well, it's a little box. But this has got everything in it, technology-wise, with a few things taken out to fit the box, that the Pro DJ gear that will cost you $5,000 for the same functionality has got in it. It's got everything in it, bar a couple of channels and a few inputs and outputs that the Prime 4's got in it. The operating system's the same. All the streaming, all the way of organising your library, all the powerful analysis of music, all the effects, all the pad controls, they're the same. So what you're getting here is a compact professional controller for that money. So is it entry level or professional? It's interesting, isn't it? I can see entry level DJs liking this, albeit it's a bit too expensive for a first purchase for many DJs. I can see entry level DJs really liking this. Also, it's a professional second controller. And frankly, some mobile DJs will be thinking that's all I need. So it's both, I think. Denon DJ is a professional brand. You know, Newmark is the brand, the kind of brand you'd think about in that consumer end. But nonetheless, interesting. Right on the border of the two, I'd say. Michael says, why do they keep making gear I want to buy? Any chance of using a USB power bank, says Jan. I don't think so on this. It needs quite a lot of power to keep that computer running all the time, but we'll double check that one for you. You could certainly use, generator, whatever. I don't know. We'll ask the question. All right then. Loads and loads and loads of questions. I'll just do the very best I can to cover everyone. Adam G says, fair to say that Denon is listening to customers and what they want. Pioneer is sticking on their laurels that nobody will move due to brand recognition and loyalty. I think the line is starting to blur. So there we go. Which DJ software does it work with? Please tell me. Great question. So in order to answer this one, I'm going to hold up this unit here. Now this is a USB unit. You plug your USB drive in, analyze your music ahead of time on Engine software on your laptop, or just plug in with a load of MP3s and it will analyze them. If you've got a record box library, it will just analyze it. All your loops, all your cues, they'll all be there. But it's going to work, and I'm going to get nods or shakes here pretty soon with Serato and the laptop. Is that true, people? No, not on this one. So it's just going to be standalone for the moment, this one. You can use a higher end gear, higher up the line with Serato on a laptop, but no confirmation on that here. But you're meant to use it with a USB, right? That's the whole point. It's not a laptop system. All right then, can you show us the back of the Prime Go, please? I would like to see the connectors. Say a few of you. Like, here you go. We'll do this really slowly from left to right. So we've got the USBs here. Oh, it's a mirror image for me. So you've got your link, you've got your power if you want to put the 19 volt in. You've got your USB media, that's where you plug in your USB drive, and there is a computer connection on the back of there for something or other. Then along here we've got the 2 mic inputs. It's got 2 mics, as you'd expect from a Denon unit. You've got your auxiliary input, and then you've got your balance booth out. You've got your master unbalanced and your master balanced, and the old Kensington lock there as well. So there's the back of the unit for you. More questions, keep them coming, people. I will do the very best to answer them all. So I want that with 4 channels and 4 jog wheels. One of these with 4 channels and 4 jog wheels. Have you ever seen that episode of The Simpsons where Homer designs a car? Maybe. But I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, Robert, but thank you for sharing that. When are they ditching Tidal for Spotify, says Mike. Spotify has a bigger user base than Tidal and would make these devices go towards those who want to casually DJ with Spotify's big library. I would imagine that this company and every other one would love to have Spotify plugged in. So I think you have to guess that there's issues with making that happen at the moment. But yeah, you know, it is something that I would agree with. Spotify would be the holy grail for this kind of thing for sure. Desani says, they just read my mind. Other ideas I have, Phil, please share it. Do you want me to just read them out loud to this room full of people? Dusani, they're all listening. Mixer and decks in a combo like the SC6000 should have a contact like pogo pins or similar that connect with the mixer without a cable. Just place beside, and the pins will make the internal connection without cables. Oh, right. So we're like when you put something in a charger and the bits are there, just put them together. Interesting. Well, there we go. It's been heard, Dusani. So any more crazy suggestions? Shout away, people. Richard says, you can plug a turntable into the line input with a small converter. However, I wouldn't be surprised if a small firmware update allows for built-in RIIA amplification. The thing is, with something like this, you've got one auxiliary input in there, right? So yeah, you could probably plug one turntable in with a little preamp. Same with this one, but it's not like they haven't put external inputs on there for both channels and just forgotten to put a phono input. It's not designed to plug extra stuff into those 2 channels that you get. They are designed to use with software. But yes, you could, if you really wanted to plug a turntable in, you could get a little preamp there as well. One more vote for the sampler. That's all I need for it to be perfect, says Michael. It seems like Pioneer DJ is holding back, but whatever happens, I will always use Pioneer and Denon, says Kevin. So there we go. I love the Tidal integration. So I think the future is bright for streaming, says Michael. So there you go, a vote for Tidal. DJ Mario says, hey Phil, are you hiring? You have the best job. So awesome. Yeah, but I was doing it at 4 this morning, so it's not all glamour. Frederick says, all the Denon DJ needs now is a baby version of their 6000 and 1850 setup, and they've pretty much covered the entire market. If you're just joining us, by the way, we're talking, and we've got a lot of people on here today, one of the biggest live streams we've had for a long time. If you're just joining us, we are looking at the Denon DJ Prime Go, just announced in the last 15 minutes. It's a battery powered portable 2-channel Denon Prime Engine OS inside controller, and well, full system, much more than a controller, and it's pretty cute. We kind of all want one. Can't really work out why, but we really want one. And we're also looking at the Denon DJ Prime 2, which has just been announced. A little bit more predictable, I guess. You know, if I said the Prime 2, you'd guess what it looked like. 7-inch screen instead of a 10-inch screen, 2 channels, internal mixing on those 2 channels, but there is an external auxiliary and 2 mic inputs there. They've all got the Wi-Fi, all got the streaming stuff that the others have got, and so on. So that's what we're looking at today. Perfect combo for small beach parties, says Juka. Denon DJ Go plus small battery-powered speaker and 4G connection through a mobile phone. Beach parties. It's a good one. Price of the product, $999 and $1399. Can both of them play with Serato DJ? No, they are designed to work with USBs and engine. Okay, is Beatport link supported on the Prime 2? I think this is something that they'll be looking seriously at. Yeah, they're allowing me to tell you that it is coming. So I think that's probably public knowledge anyway. But yeah, it's coming. So you'll be able to use these on Beatport, which also means presumably when they get their act together over there at Beatport, you'll be able to get Beat Source as well in there as well. Denon is on fire. Wonderful gear, says Michael. Terry, is engine software still shit? Terry, you really don't mince your words, do you? One of the interesting things is we've been here all the last couple of days talking to the engineers and the designers, and they're working very, very hard on the embedded software and on the software for laptops. You know, people listen, people do know when stuff needs improving. So I think just watch this space on that one. You know, companies do not want to put this money into hardware and then let anything, you know, any weak links in the system. So watch this space. I do appreciate the bluntness of some of you folks. I know it comes from a place of passion. How many mic channels on the little controller? Great question here. So the mic channels on this little controller are here. So what you've got is 2 mic inputs. So around the back of the unit, the mic inputs are here. This mirror image is really throwing me. You've got your 2 mic inputs, and you've got adjustment for EQ is inside. That's what I was trying to remember. The EQ is going to be inside, not at launch, but very soon after. So you'll be able to dial up on the screen and EQ the mics from in there. But yes, you've got 2 mic inputs. And it's a Denon controller. I don't think I can remember any Denon controller that's had fewer than 2 mic inputs. All right then, is the jog wheel smaller than on the DDJ 400? Yes, they are. These are quite tiny, these jog wheels. They're really nice. They work well, but they are small jog wheels, as you can see from, you know, my hand and the size of the unit. Could we have the same professional layout of the SC6000 in the all-in-one? Well, this layout is kind of standard now across the Prime range that they've got here. And of course the little Go, well, that's different because it's a tiny unit. So this layout here is totally non-standard, right? Let me have a look at that. They've got the pads above the jog wheel. There's only 4 of them. By the way, they've got a layer button, so you can have 8 controls, even though there's only 4 pads. The EQs are horizontal. It's a non-standard layout. It's a quirky layout. So I don't think that's ever going to look like Pro Gear, which is not the point really. It's different. It's unusual. So Victor says, "Wow, magnificent. I'm still concerned with connection issues with Wi-Fi streaming. Sometimes you can have excellent and powerful internet, and once you're inside the building, the connection goes bad. When the track's loaded, the track will play for the end of the track. It won't duck out because it drops. It loads it internally before playing it. So yes, you don't want to be playing your whole set if you think you're not going to have reliable internet, but it's certainly not going to take your music off air once you've got something loaded up. All right then. You know what? I think we're going to check for anything else that's burning here that I haven't covered. Robert says, has it got a cup holder? Don't think it has. How much is a replacement battery if it dies? Almost certainly I can't get you the answer to that today, but let's assume the battery is going to last a decent length of time and will be under warranty if not. It's good that Denon is moving away from laptops. Thank you, Denon, says DJ Flex. Mick says, can we get a scratch demo of the small unit? Not today, not right here and now, but we have done a video of this unit which you'll be able to look at over on the channel. It's a good idea actually. I can tell you that we've got a news piece and we've got a first look hands-on review of both this and the other unit over on Digital DJ Tips, which should be live as we speak. So have a look over there after you've watched this live stream. You want to watch a bit more detail about either of these units. So nobody wants a sampler. So there's a vote against a sampler from Terry. I've never seen a sampler out in the wild or on any YouTube videos. Forget it. So there we go. Right, final questions. You know you want one, Phil, because it's cute. Well, I'm not going to lie, Dave. It is a pretty cute system. How much is the Prime 2? $13.99. Charles, would you recommend the Denon DJ Go for beginner DJs? Yeah, it's cool. You can learn to DJ on this. You can learn to DJ with Tidal, so you don't have to buy any music. Yeah, I'd recommend this if you can afford it. It's a lot of money to drop on the first controller. Or DJ system. I keep calling them controllers. I'm so used to needing a laptop to use this kind of gear. I think we are going to leave it there, people. Other than that, I just want to pull in. If anyone has any answers to anything we haven't answered, do you want to come and tell people stuff? Yeah. This is Jason from Denon, who is here. Hi, Jason.
Hey, Phil. Thanks for having me today. Yeah, it's an exciting day for us.
So what have we missed? What questions have you heard here that...
Well, the sampler, we get asked that often. It's often requested, and we're always listening to our community and our users, so it's definitely on our list. We're just making sure that we hit the right priorities first. So right now, after these launches, a lot of the focus will move towards the software. BPM detection improvements, flexible beat grids, just lots of software to make, or lots of updates to make the software a bit more robust for these standalone operating systems.
Direct answer to you there, Terry. There's, the beat grids are going to get improved. Yeah. We've seen other stuff that is Denon DJ's
We're very aware. Yep.
Engine is quite minimal. It's quite stripped back. It doesn't have what Rekordbox has, and they're working on that. So that's that's real candid truth there. Many people talking about streaming in a negative view, says Dusani. For sure it will be improved upon quickly and sooner. So I think you're right there. Can you link two together? I'm not sure you can link two together.
You can share media across the Prime 2 and the Prime Go, as well as the 5000s and the 6000s.
So these have got a link on the back, which means you can plug these together and then share media from one USB. Any more questions you heard there that you can answer? I think we covered.
One of the questions was, do these work with Serato? Out of the gate, they're going to be standalone devices. That's our focus at launch. But you can still use your Serato. You can use your Tractor, Record Box, and iTunes library within Engine Prime to import those.
So you drag your library or you import your library into Engine Prime on your laptop, export to a USB, and then use it on these devices.
So you don't have to rebuild your collection. You can still use all your existing playlists and hotkeys on the standalone device.
Will the Prime Go, says DJ Rexa, support Sound Switch?
Yes.
Switch being the...
Both of the Prime 2 and the Prime Go already will support Sound Switch and Resolume at launch.
So you plug in here.
Yep.
And you can have your lighting working with them as well, which is pretty cool. Cost, everyone's asking cost, $999 and $1399, the two units we've been looking at. If you make them work with Record Box, then people will listen. Do they work with Record Box?
They do.
Plug your Record Box library in, out the box, loops, cues, playlists. So there you go, there's an answer to that, Alexander. All right then. Achieve your dreams and never give up, says DJ Death Grip.
Awesome.
And on that slightly bizarre but I think pretty positive note, we're going to end this live stream. Remember, we've got a full hands-on review of both of these units, the new Denon DJ Prime Go, and Jason, if you'll do the honours, the Denon DJ Prime 2. Just announced half an hour ago. You heard it first here on Digital DJ Tips. Head over to the website, digitaldjtips.com, where you can watch a full hands-on review of both of these units, which should be live as I speak. But meanwhile, thank you very much, Jason,
for
Phil, taking the time to talk me through these this last couple of days and to prepare for this special live stream here on Digital DJ Tips. Keep an eye on the channel for more special live streams. That's all I'm going to say right now. And keep an eye on the channel pretty soon for more special live streams. Don't go anywhere, people. But for me, for this precise moment, I'm going to say get good, get out there, make the moments, and see you very soon. Bye-bye.